What's up, guys? Welcome back to East Garage. I got an interesting update. Here's the GTI. It is in my newly rented garage. Here in my garage. It's actually undergoing a part out. It runs amazing, and the body's really rough. Let's see if you can see how bad the rust is here. It's terrible, honestly. You know, it needs a lot of work. So it's going in a clean Mark II shell that just needs paint. Yeah, I mean, strut towers are intact, but that's really the only thing that's not rotted or rusted. But so it's gonna go in a Mark II that's already had a Mark III motor in it, so it's all ready for a VR. It's got a Mark III subframe, a Mark III cluster, fuse box wiring. So all this has to do is plug and play. Yeah, so now I'm starting the part out, pulling the fenders, doors, hatch, and it's going to be gone by the end of the week, and then we get the Mark II in here and start working fast. Here is my buddy's VRT as well. This thing is almost done. It's pretty sweet. It's got a Borg turbo. I'm not sure the exact model. Thing is pretty sweet. It's fully gutted with a cage. I don't know if you can see in there. No, not happening. Thing is pretty sweet though. You know, there's always this issue everywhere you go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is missing, 11, 12, man. There's nothing you can do about it ever. 7, 9, 10 missing. Everywhere, man. You can never find it. You spend 10 minutes looking for your 10 mil, it only takes 2 minutes to pull off the fender. Pretty interesting. So I'm thinking the smartest way to swap this into the Mark II would be to drop out the motor, trans, subframe, everything except for the coils in the front end, and swap it right over to the Mark II, because everything in this front end is brand new except for the passenger side wheel bearing. So maybe I'll use the hub from the Mark II and basically have a perfect front end. So while I was doing the part out, I finally got the hatch off, but look what happened. Cracked one of the hella tail lights, which really sucks. Hatch kind of swung down and hit it. Lucky the glass didn't break, and lucky that this one didn't get messed up. Not that one is really worth very much money, but I guess this one can just be hung up or something. So we got fender number 2 off. That's pretty much all I'm selling right now. Slowly gonna get rid of parts as it goes, but now we're gonna start pulling the motor, start disconnecting all the wires, and then pull off the turbo stuff, drop the motor out, and the shell's gonna go. So to start pulling the motor, I'm gonna pull off all the intercooler piping, and the turbo's gonna come off. I'm actually swapping this turbo out for an ON3 turbo. This one is just ridiculous. It takes way too long to spool. I get boosted at like 6,000 RPM, and then I only have like 17 or 1800 RPMs of like useful power band. Then when I shift into the next gear, I lose all boost, and then it has to build again. So it's not really the right turbo for this car. I could get a smaller hot side, but I'm just gonna go with different turbo with a smaller hot side, and you know, I'll get my money back 100% for that turbo. And that's it. Then we're gonna start pulling the wires, pull apart the fuel system, put a tire under the motor because we don't have an engine hoist, and then drop the motor, back the car out, like push it out, pull the motor over here in this corner, turn the car around, and then start messing with the front end. That way when there's no front end on the car, someone can just pick it up with a trailer with no front wheels on it, and it can go to the scrapyard. Alright, so that's it. My intercooler piping is off. It was 4 bolts and 2 hoses. Super easy. Now it's time to take off the intake, the downpipe, the turbo off. That's what's next. Alright, so intake's off, and the turbo looks like it's still in great shape. So we didn't get too much done today. We got the hatch off, the fenders off, the intercooler piping off, the intercooler, the intake. That's about it for today. Next time we'll be able to pretty much pull the motor out because I'll have a full day to work on it, which will be awesome. Get the radiator out of here, the oil cooler, sell the headlights, get rid of the shell, bring the Mark II in, swap it in. It's going to be awesome. of plenty of content coming, guys. Since we got the shop now, can record pretty much any time and work on it whenever I want, so it's perfect. Thanks for watching, guys, as always.